Hello everyone, it is Olivia Paige with oraclebyolivia.com and Oracle by Olivia on Facebook and Oracle by Olivia on Instagram. And this video is a pick a pile spirit guidance video. So at the beginning there was a picture of the 3 piles, and you can just gaze at that picture and decide which pile of cards you are drawn to. Okay? And so I just want to mention that make sure you watch my channel. I try to at least once a week upload a sound healing video. So check those out. Those are really great for just kind of rebalancing your energy. And I do sound healing sessions. So I do Reiki sound healing sessions where I clear past lives, I clear any blocked emotions, I clear any attachments, any implants, things like that to help keep your energy field cleansed and cleared and balanced. And I go through all your chakras and clear them and balance them and get them spinning again. So if you are ever interested in a private healing session with me, feel free to reach out to me at oraclebyolivia.com. You can schedule a session there, or you can just reach out to me on Facebook at Oracle by Olivia and find me there to book a session. And I'll link my Facebook page and my website down below so that you can find me if you decide you want a session. I also do private readings and I do all kinds of stuff. So the Reiki sessions and the readings and what else? Soul realignment. I do property clearing. So I do all kinds of stuff. And so yeah, you can, if you're interested in any of that, feel free to reach out to me, and I would love to work with you and connect with you and help you on your journey. Okay, so let's get started. Okay, so pile 1. Let's start with pile 1. So if you picked pile 1, then these are your messages. So let's see what we got. The Web Weaver, synchronicity, divine intelligence, cause and effect. So this card is letting you know that you are the powerful creator of your own destiny, and that where can you create more connections that are going to help bring in more opportunities for you. So this is like connecting, the Web Weaver. This is also a reminder that we are all connected. We are all connected to each other. We are all connected to all creatures of Mother Earth and the planet. And to remember to connect with Mother Earth, to make sure that you're connecting with others. Divine intelligence, you know, getting connected with your higher self. And so, and then cause and effect, like seeing how every action you take, there is a reaction or an effect or a consequence, whether it's good or maybe not so good, or maybe feeling kind of so some of our actions will have these positive outcomes, and some of our actions might bring outcomes that we weren't prepared for or weren't really wanting. But that's all part of the process. That's all part of the process for learning and growing. And so that when that kind of situation comes up again, that you do it in a way that is like more beneficial, so that you can see like, oh, I had this situation come up before and I did it this way, but it didn't really work out, so I'm going to try it a different way. Okay. The Map Maker of Destiny, authentic purpose, inspiration, free will. Okay, well, didn't I just say the first card was about you being the something about the creator of your own destiny. Well, here you go, the map maker of destiny. So this reading, if you pick pile 1, is really about your manifestation, that you really have these manifestation abilities. I mean, really, we all do. And Spirit is asking you to really hone in your manifestation abilities and to really tap into your authentic purpose. What is it that you truly want for yourself and want to create for yourself? What kind of, web do you want to create for yourself? The web weaver, maybe you're supposed to be doing something online, maybe taking some online classes or, doing business online. But this is about manifestation and letting you know, like trying to build up your confidence to know, like to go after your dreams and really create the destiny, create your own destiny, regardless of what others think is what is best for you. To really listen to your heart center about what it is that you want to create for yourself. Sisters of the Season, Cycles of Growth, Natural Law, Divine Order. Okay, so this card is letting you know to kind of, you want to have an idea in your head of what it is that you want to create, okay? And then you have these cycles of growth. Like, we all have cycles of growth. Cycles of death and rebirth and growth and just learning and transformation. We all go through those cycles. So, like, maybe you're going through an awakening or another awakening. Like, I feel like I've been through several awakenings, and, I feel like my first one happened back in 2010, and along the way I've had other little awakenings, and to me the awakening is kind of waking up to new perspectives, new possibilities, different opportunities, seeing things differently, becoming aware of other information and other possibilities. So, Sisters of the Season, this is asking you to kind of, put forth what it is that you want to create for yourself, and maybe you figure out how you want to create that. But as you're creating it, you want to go with the flow. You want to go with the flow of the creation process and know that you might be going along, and maybe you had a list of all the things the way you were going to create what it was you were creating, and then all of a sudden you get somewhere down the list and you realize that's not right. That's not going to work anymore, or that doesn't feel right to do it that way. I need to switch it up and do it this way instead. Okay, so just go with the flow. Be easy on yourself. Go with the seasons. We've got spring coming up, at least in the Northern Hemisphere. We've got spring coming up. And so, spring might be a good time. Like, we're at like the end of winter. And so, so now is a great time to really figure out what it is that you're trying to create for yourself, and then use spring, that energy of growth and rebirth, to start creating those things for yourself. Okay. All right. And then you've got Cat Spirit, Claim Your Independence. So, Cat Spirit. So this card is letting you know that cats are going to be significant for you, and claiming your independence. Look at this cat, how she's adorned with, she's got wings, and she's got all kinds of bling all over her. She's all dressed up, and she is just being her true authentic self, and she is just like, I'm going to be myself. I'm going to be who I want to be, because that's what's right for me and my heart center. And she's even got a little heart there. And your independence, you know, stepping into your independence, stepping into your confidence, stepping into your worthiness, knowing that you have what it takes to create what it is that you want to create for yourself, and to be completely truly yourself, you know, to be completely truly yourself and from your heart center and what your heart desires while you are creating your destiny, and while you are, you know, weaving this web of yours, of these connections, of these opportunities, these possibilities. Okay. All right. So then the last card is, how can you connect with your heart center more? And we've got simple acts of kindness. Kindness energizes you and brings happiness to those around you. So the random act of kindness, a random act of kindness is a great way to help you get out of your head space. And of course, you're doing something kind for somebody else, but it can really uplift your spirits to see you put a smile on somebody else's face. So, it might be a good way to bring some confidence for you and security, and to know that you do matter, and that who you are and what you have to offer others is important and valuable. And so it's important for you to remember that. So really connect with your heart space, give to others, do a random act of kindness. It does not need to be monetary. It can just be something simple, you know, shoveling the sidewalk for somebody. I bring in the newspaper for my neighbor upstairs, so that he doesn't have to come down and get it. You can make a meal for somebody else, you know, whatever. Just know that it doesn't have to be monetary. It could be something else. Maybe you're a healer and maybe you give away one of your healing sessions, or you're a reader and you do a reading for someone as, you know, for free. So, you know, things like that. Like I said, it doesn't have to be monetary. So you can connect with your heart center more by doing this random act of kindness. And then it helps get you out of your headspace a little bit, so that maybe you have that epiphany moment, or you have that, okay, this is really what I want to create for myself, and help you get connected to your heart, so you can really figure out what it is that you are trying to create for yourself, and figure out, you know, what destiny you're trying to create for yourself. And know that even if you decide that you want to do X, Y, and Z, and let's say you do those things, and then you decide that you want a new destiny for yourself, that's okay. So whatever destiny you pick for right now might just be temporary, and that's okay. It's okay for it to be temporary. You don't have to decide, like, this is what I'm going to do for the rest of my life, because that might change. You might go through these other awakenings, these other transitions, these other growth periods where you realize, okay, I don't want to be doing this anymore. I want to be doing more of this, or, you know, something like that. So give yourself permission for your destiny to change and evolve as you evolve and grow and transform. All right, group one. So those are your messages, and I thank you so very much for being here, and you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, group two. If these are the messages you picked, then these are your messages. So this is a timeless reading, so whenever you listen to this reading is when you are meant to get it. And you can check out my channel for other sound healings. I try to post one once a week. So yeah, check out my channel if you're interested in some sound healing to help balance your energy. All right, so let's get started. Ooh, the Diamond Dreamer, material wealth and true prosperity. All right. So this is about creating abundance for yourself, whatever that looks like. So abundance doesn't have to be money. So abundance can be good health. It can be monetary. It can be relationships. It can be it can be the food on your table. It can be having the home or the roof over your head. It can be the love that you have in your life, the gratitude that you have in your life. So abundance comes in many forms. And this tells me that you've been working hard towards creating abundance for yourself, and that it's going to pay off, that your hard work is going to pay off, and to keep going. So if you're feeling like, maybe you're feeling like you've planted this seed and it hasn't sprouted yet and nothing's coming to fruition from it, but this is like, keep going, you know, to bring in that prosperity, to keep working towards it. Okay. The Arrow Master, hitting the mark, intention and detachment. All right. So this is like, you've set an intention, you have been working towards that intention, and you are going to hit your mark. You are determined to hit your mark. So if you're going to create this prosperity for yourself, you need to keep going and keep working towards your wealth. Keep working towards your prosperity. Keep working towards your abundance. Keep working towards the goal that you've set for yourself. Don't stop now. So a lot of times we're in the manifestation process and, you know, everything is about to come into full circle, and then we just stop because, you know, we get impatient. And so this is letting you know, don't get impatient. Keep going. Keep going. The Eyes of Beauty, positive expectations and clarity. So this card is about seeing yourself in a higher light. So seeing yourself, seeing yourself for the beautiful human being that you are. And I don't mean beauty as far as what's on the outside. I'm talking about the beauty you bring to the world by doing the things you do, by being who you are, by helping the people that you help, by working towards your goals and dreams. And to think, and this is also about seeing yourself in that light of beauty and seeing yourself as a good person, seeing yourself as someone who is worthy of their abundance and worthy of hitting their mark. And so, and this is like, the Eyes of Beauty is asking you to have confidence and worthiness in yourself and to believe in yourself. So if you feel like you've been trying and trying and trying and it just isn't working, you have to keep going and keep trying, keep working at it. It's gonna work out. You know, it's fine to reflect and be like, okay, I've done this and, you know, maybe this isn't working. I'm gonna try it a different way. You know, that's fine, but don't give up on your goal and dream. And yeah, to believe that you're worthy. You're worthy of having your abundance. You're worthy of hitting the mark. You're worthy of creating the manifestation that you've been trying to create. All right, and then the Giraffe Spirit is with you. See the big picture. Okay. So the giraffe is letting you know to gain a higher perspective. So you are, the giraffe is really tall and has that really long neck. And because of that, he has the ability to kind of look around almost like a bird's eye view because he's so tall. And so you get to look around and kind of see things and gain a new perspective. So if you've been trying to create and manifest, and it's time to kind of step back and try to get a bird's eye view of the situation and observe and see what has worked and what hasn't worked, and where you can shift things, or maybe where you could do things a little different to kind of streamline your manifestation process, okay? So you can call in the giraffe spirit to help you with that. But this is about gaining new perspectives. New perspectives. So then the last card is about how to get connected with your heart center. Oh, the union of hearts, a love connection defies explanation. Okay. Okay. All right. So this could mean that a new love is coming into your life. If you are in a relationship, then this is about strengthening that relationship that you have with your partner. What can you do to strengthen that relationship with your partner? This is seeing all the good things that you have between each other and all the good things that you've created with one another. And to kind of reflect to see, have the good things, are there enough good things to outweigh the not so good things? I think to connect with your heart center more, this is like, again, about having confidence in yourself and believing that you are worthy of creating what it is that you want to create for yourself. And to not settle for less than what you want or deserve in a relationship. So when someone comes along, to really be discerning and make sure that it is really this really strong, like, love connection, that it isn't an infatuation, that it isn't lust, that it's really a love thing. And, you know, for it to be a real true love thing, there's going to be give and take in the relationship, and there's going to be open communication and honesty and trust and respect. And so it's don't settle, even if you so okay, here's the thing. If you meet somebody that you have a past life connection with, and let's say in your past life there was all this great love, well, you can feel that in your present life relationship, and so it can make it feel like you're supposed to be with this person. But then it's like you lose sight of things, and you don't have the proper perspective. So kind of be aware of that. Like, are you feeling things from this past life, and so then you're ignoring the red flags? Or are you, is it really this love connection that, a love connection that defies expectations, so is it, or defies explanation? So, be discerning about that, because I've definitely gone out with guys before and, felt like this really deep connection with them, and it was really our past life connection that created that feeling. And then when I let that kind of, took that part out of the equation and saw the relationship that we had in the here and the now, then I had that perspective to see that, to see for sure whether this was the right relationship or the wrong relationship. Because regardless of what happened in the past doesn't mean that you're meant to have that good whatever relationship this time. It might mean that you're meant to come together so that you can have that realization of the past life, so you can cut those cords and release those attachments from that past life that you had together, and then move on so that you can do a healing from that. Okay. So just make sure, because it's very easy to meet someone new and then, sometimes fantasize and think that this is the one. But just make sure that you're being very discerning about it, okay? All right, so those are the messages that I have for you, Group 2. I think this is a reading of keep going, and keep working towards your goals and dreams. Believe in yourself, have confidence in yourself, see yourself for the beautiful person that you are, for your energy, for what you give, what you have to give, what you bring to the table, not for how you look. And to gain perspective in your situations, to gain perspective, and that if you're in a relationship, bring more love into that relationship. Try to focus on the good. And if, this also could be that somebody new is coming into your life, that's going to be an important connection. Now, of course, this card looks very romantic. It could be this love connection that you have with somebody who's a friend, and you've been looking for this kind of friend for a really long time, and somebody who likes the things that you like and likes to do the things you like to do, and just someone to hang out with and be friends with, or something like that. So just be open to what this card could represent. All right, group 2. Well, thank you so very much for being here. I appreciate it so very much. And I would love it if you liked this video and subscribe to my channel, and you can hit the bell for notifications, and you can watch my channel for other pick-a-pile cards, or watch my channel for other sound healings. So, and if you ever want a private reading or a private healing session, you can find me at oraclebyolivia.com, or Oracle by Olivia on Facebook, or Oracle by Olivia on Instagram. All right, well, I will see you next time. Bye. Hello, group 3. If this is the pile of cards you picked, then these are your messages. All right, so let's get started. All right, the camel boy, small steps, asking for help. All right, so this is about taking small steps towards your goal, but then it's also about, it's important for you to ask for help. So don't do everything by yourself. Like, it's going to be important for you to ask for help in order for you to be able to create your manifestation, to reach your goal. Because if you're just going to burn yourself out, eventually you're just going to get frustrated, and then you're not going to work towards your goal anymore. So ask for help. The Word Lord, communication, praise, and dishonesty. So this is about communicating properly. So this is about when you're asking for help to communicate, to make sure you're communicating better of what it is that you're needing from this other person. When you're in a relationship with somebody, whether this is a friendship, family, lover, whatever, that you're communicating to the other person in a way that they can hear you. And the dishonesty part, so that part is like, if there's been anyone in your life that you've been wondering if they've been dishonest with you, then this would be confirmation that they might be. This is also about making sure that you're being truly honest with yourself, making sure that you're being truly honest with others, and being your true, authentic self, So we don't realize it, but when somebody says, "How are you doing?" and then we say, "Oh, I'm fine," and that isn't really the case. Well, you haven't honored yourself. You haven't honored your feelings. And it's a dishonesty, it's not like a lie of, like a really bad lie. I don't even know how to describe it, but I'm sure you understand what I'm saying. But it is a dishonesty to yourself, right? So be truly honest with yourself and others. And where can you show gratitude for the communication that you have with others that has really been beneficial for you, where somebody has really engaged in that open communication? All right, the Spirit Whisper, divine guidance and higher knowing. All right, so this card says, okay, so together these cards are asking you to ask for help, to engage in open communication, to communicate openly with what it is that you're needing help with. And the Spirit Whisper is letting me know that you should probably talk to Spirit. It's time to ask Spirit, like if there's something you've been trying to create and it just hasn't been happening, like how much have you involved Spirit? How much have you told Spirit that, hey, this is what I need? How much have you communicated properly with Spirit with what it is that you need? This also, so this is, reminding you to co-create with Spirit and to just trust your intuition, you know, that deeper knowing. Trust your intuition. Make sure that you're calling in spirit for that co-creation process, and be specific with spirit with what it is that you want. Like, it's so easy to be wishy-washy. We don't realize we're being wishy-washy, but when we're just like, you know, I want this, this, and this, and then all of a sudden you're like, I don't know, somehow you contradict yourself, you know, then we're being wishy-washy. So be very specific about what it is that you want. Ooh, and then you got Panther Spirit, reclaim your power. You got the number 44 on this card. 44 is the angels and archangels. So being surrounded by the angels and archangels. Yes, connecting with spirit, reclaiming your power. It's time to reclaim your power. Reclaim your power by asking for help. Reclaim your power by asking for help, by delegating other things to other people. So where do you have too much on your plate, and who can you ask to help you to unload some of that stuff that's on your plate? Someone within your family, in your household, you know, whatever that is. And you're probably thinking, reclaiming my power. How am I powerful? By asking for help. Why? Because you allowed yourself to be vulnerable and open yourself up and say, hey, I need some help with this. I need help with this. And that can really help lighten your load and allow you to take your power back, because you have the energy to put towards other things that are important for you. And so take your power back. If you feel like someone is being dishonest with you and not, you know, or taking advantage of you, take your power back by not, you know, by speaking up for yourself. This doesn't mean you have to yell or be, you know, be disgruntled or whatever, but, you know, speak up for yourself. Okay. All right. And then the last card is how you can get in touch with your heart center. It says ask for help. There you go. Ask for help. How can you get in touch with your heart center? Ask for help. What do you really need? Be willing to accept support. So you are really being asked to ask for help. Like Spirit is saying, ask us for help, ask others for help. How is this going to help you connect with your heart center? Well, again, because it's going to lighten your load, and it's going to make room for you so that you can connect with your heart center. It's going to make room for you so that you can focus on other things that you need to focus on. So where can you ask for help? Who can you ask for help from? You know, probably people that you think, you know, there's probably plenty of people you could ask for help from, but you think, oh no, I don't want to bother them. I don't want to, you know, I don't want them to think that I can't do it all on my own, but just ask for help. Like they'll be able to, you know, they'll probably feel good to be able to help you and to be there for you. Okay. So connect with spirit, connect with your intuition. Spirit wants to help you in this co-creative process. Okay. You've got ask for help from the camel boy, taking small steps towards your goals and asking for help along the way so that you can rest and rejuvenate yourself. And make sure that you're communicating properly what it is that you need from others. So if you live in a household with others, what can you ask for them? What can they do to help you out? And then, you know, again, ask for help. Okay. All right, group 3. So those are the messages I have for you. I thank you so very much for being here, and you have a wonderful day, and I will see you next time. Bye.